Good morning, top of the morning, y'all. It's currently Thursday, September 18th, 7:41 a.m. We did just pick up a $34 Wegmans order, 21 items, 8 miles. So I did the first drop off already, and I'm headed to the second drop off, which we're 9 minutes away from right now. So once we get this all dropped off, then we'll tap back in and let y'all know what's going on for what we pick up next. Cart cam. Customer A up here, customer B inside. $34 order, cart cam. All right, so we just picked up a Doordash, $14.40, going 5.4 miles. 2 customers, 2 drop-offs. So we got the Doordash right there. So we heading this drop-off now. Once we get these dropped off, I'll tap back in with y'all. So we just dropped off that $14. That put us at $50 on the morning so far. It's currently 8:52 a.m. We're back at Wegmans now waiting, so hopefully we secure something real quick. Oh, we did see a $30 target for 6 items, 1 customer, 9.2 miles, but we did end up missing that, unfortunately. But hey, we're here, we're waiting. Hopefully we get something smooth that we could do and keep this day rolling. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. So since the last time we filmed, we did do a $7 Instacart, 3 items, 1 customer, 2 miles. And then we did a $4.50 Doordash for 1.5 miles. I don't usually like doing those type of Doordashes, but I just did it because I was sitting there bored. And then now we just accepted a $22 Wegmans single for 31 items, 35 units, going 4.4 miles. Now, once we accepted that, we were shopping it, and once we had 8 items left, they threw an add-on, $17 for additional 1.3 miles, 23 items. So we snagged that up. So this should overall be a $39 Wegmans double. So I'm gonna drop these 2 off, and then I'll tap back in with y'all in a little bit, let y'all know what's going on. Cart cam. Customer A and A down here. Customer B and B in here. All right, so we dropped that off. It ended up going up to 41. Customer A, we had drop-off action. Customer B, they opened the door as soon as I got there to take the items. So no drop-off action on B. And then right now we have a $6.50 Doordash going 2.4 miles, picking up at Chipotle. So I picked that up already, secured that. So we heading to drop that off now, and I'll tap back in with y'all once we got that dropped off. So we just dropped off that $6.50 Doordash. It ended up going up to $7. So yeah, 50-cent hidden tip, we'll take it. And while we were heading there to drop it off, we seen a 44 ShopRite, 52 items, I think 6 miles. I didn't get the screenshot, I just seen a notification, ShopRite 44, so I just hit it and hit it quick. So yeah, but I think it's $44, 52 items, 6 miles or 7 miles, something like that. So we heading to ShopRite right now to get that shopped, and I'll tap back in with y'all once we head into delivery. All right, so we just finished shopping at 44 ShopRite. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like shopping ShopRite, man. It's always a bunch of items out of stock. I refunded like 3 items, and then I replaced like 7 items. Like, you know, it was not unrequested, so since they didn't request refund, I had to give them something because I'm not trying to kill my rating, my shopper quality, so I just gave them something. I didn't give them nothing crazy like far off, but I gave them something similar. But I definitely gave them something because I'm not just giving you an unrequested refund because that's going to hurt my shopping quality. So I'm heading to the drop-offs now. Once I get these dropped off, I'll tap back in with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. Good lunch, y'all. Yogurt, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. All I'm missing is a little granola, but for today we sitting back on the granola. Good healthy lunch, y'all. Gotta eat, gotta have that energy. Let's go. All right, so we were sitting at Wegmans for about an hour and a half. We didn't get nothing. Oh, I'm lying. They sent me a 26 for 19 items, 3.9 miles, one customer. I missed it. My boy Hector got it. So after that, they straight in said nothing. Nothing was coming in. So I took this Doordash for $12.75 going 6 miles. And we got it right here from the little seafood spot in my area. Flaming crab. So yeah, we head into that drop off now, and I'll tap back in with y'all once I got my next order. All right, so we just dropped off that $12.75 Doordash, and then we immediately after, maybe 2 minutes later, picked up a $6 Doordash going 1.2 miles from Wawa. So we picked that up. We head into that drop off now. We should be there in 2 minutes. I'll tap back in with y'all once we got our next either offer, batch, or whatever the hell we get. But we staying moving, so I'll be back in touch with y'all once we got our next dollar grabber. Nah, I just watched the last clip and I said our next dollar grabber. That is wild. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we just dropped off that $6 Doordash. It ended up going up to $7, so $1 hidden tip. We'll take that all day. So we just came back to the Wegmans now, so we sitting at Wegmans trying to see if we get some on Instacart. They're showing a bunch of DoorDash offers, but all BS right now. But you know the dinner rush is right now because it's 5:29 p.m. So we'll just wait for the good order, or hopefully we get a decent Instacart that we could do, and we'll go from there. But once we got our next order figured out, I'll tap back in with y'all. All right, so it's currently 5:38 p.m. We were sitting at Wegmans maybe 5 to 10 minutes. We just grabbed this $15 order for 15 items going 4.8 miles. So we're gonna head inside and get this shop now. Cart cam, $15 order. One customer, cart cam. All right, so while we were shopping that $15 order, we had 4 items left. They sent me a DoorDash going the same exact way. I think it was $8.25 or $8.50, not too sure. It's definitely $8 though, picking up at Chick-fil-A. I picked that up already. So I got the Instacart and I got the DoorDash. Combined, we should be somewhere in the 23 to 24 range, depending on how much cents is added or taken away. And we're on our way to these drop-offs. I'll tap back in once we got both of these dropped off. So we just got that DoorDash dropped off. And right now we're heading to drop off the Instacart. We're 4 minutes away with the Instacart drop off. So that's why I stacked these together. It felt like the perfect stack. It was going to the perfect area for me to do it. So I did it. I'll get back with y'all once I drop this Instacart off. All right, so we were sitting at Wegmans. We got another Chick-fil-A, $10, 4 miles. So we got that picked up and we're on the way to drop off now. I'll get back with y'all once we got this dropped off. All right. So as y'all could tell, I'm in the crib with it. It got entirely too dark outside to record. I put the lights on in the car just to get better views, but I wasn't liking how it was looking. So I just came in the crib and decided to do the outro in the crib, on the couch, comfortable. So after that $10 DoorDash, we ended up picking up a $23 Instacart. It was Wegmans, 8 miles, 2 shops. But we removed customer B, the further away customer, because for the last 3 hours, we've been seeing that same 5 items get mixed in with a bunch of other orders, and all those orders was like $10, $12, $15. So I knew if they did tip, it wasn't much or nothing. But come to find out, they tipped nothing. So that 23 went up to 24 due to replacements, and then the customer after added an extra $2. So that went up to 26. But also, while I was shopping that order, DoorDash sent me a 21 for 7, I think it was 7.5 miles, 2 drops from Five Guys and Player Bowl. And I had like 4 items left on the Instacart, so I'm like, all right, this is perfect. I'm going to take that. I got the Five Guys. Five Guys told me it would be like a 15 to 20 minute wait. So I said, you know what, this is perfect because now I could go drop off the Instacart and come back and get that. So that's what I did. I went, dropped off the Instacart, came back, grabbed the Five Guys. Players Bowl was down the street, went down the street, grabbed the Players Bowl, and then boom, we went and dropped off those two, and now we home. So we pretty much done for the day. On Instacart, we made $172.54. And on Doordash, we made $85.55. So if we tally that all up, 172.54, I'm sorry I didn't do this already, plus 85.55. So that brings us a grand total of $258.09 for the day. Pretty solid. I got home late. It's 8:46 p.m. now. I just got in the crib like maybe 15 minutes ago. So let's just say I got home 8:30. Pretty late, but it's all right. 258, that's a good day. Hopefully tomorrow we could, do around this same number or even more. If we could cross 3, that would be great. But 258 is fine with me, to be honest. Or 250 tomorrow on a Friday is fine with me. But we'll see what happens. But I just want to tell y'all, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all taking y'all time out to watch your boy. And stay blessed. Peace.